Libras, gotta love my Libras. Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy Jason, aka Seva, aka J Birdie, and this is Ray of Light Tarot, intuitive and healing guidance. I'm coming at you, my Libras, today to get caught up on the October soulmate readings. So let's see what's going on. I've got my glasses on, which means I'm ready to read, and I'm ready to read you guys exactly what you need. Today I'm going to be using a new deck I got that I have blessed fully. This is the Light Seers Tarot, and I'll be doing my clarifiers with the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. So I hope this gives you what you need. I'm still running a tarot class. We're 2 weeks into a 9-week course. Jai at Channel for Grace and myself are doing this tarot course that's really amazing. If you're interested in that, check the description of the video here. Also, if you would like to get a personal reading, you can email me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. That email address is also listed in the description of this video. We've got some specials going on at this time. 2 readings for $75. Pretty good deal right there. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get popping on this thing right now. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to the energy of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear, direct, and necessary messages for them. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Guardian Angel, Lechia. Show me what the Libras need. So we're starting with your soulmate, Libra. Light Seers Tarot. Show me the soulmate of Libra for October 2023. Remember, time is fluid and it really is just an illusion. So if you see this video in October of 2024 or December, whenever, if it resonates for you, that's what really matters. The intention, though, is for October 2023. So if you're watching it now, that's probably the best thing. Show me the soulmate of Libra at this time for those who are most in need of healing guidance and truth. Okay, they're flying, guys. Wow. Okay. I feel it. I feel the energy is pretty strong right now. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, right off the bat, there's a lot happening, Libras. There is a lot happening. I can tell you that for sure because I feel it. Let me just say right off the bat, your soulmate in this situation has been a little blocked off because that I can see that's their foundational energy. Okay. But the good news is there's a lot happening here. You've got Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy. Libras, for those of you dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, specifically Leo strong too, but yeah, Scorpio, Sag. There's lots of energy here. We'll get into the other side too, but this is the soulmate. And if you're dealing with somebody who's been a little blocked off or kind of not connecting the way that they did at one time or have at certain times, this could be for you. And the foundation, they have the Two of Swords. So you can see this is a little different than a traditional Two of Swords, like from the Rider-Waite deck. What's going on here when I look at this card and what I feel so strongly is this is a person who's entangled in conflict, right? They're not just blocked off like with the swords that are crossed and the traditional Two of Swords. This person is entangled in conflict. They're being attacked. They're feeling like they're under siege from dark, lower vibrational energy. And they may have had some really tough times, even some loss recently. If you're dealing with someone specifically, a Leo, Sag, or Scorpio who has dealt with a major loss recently, this is probably your person, and this could be a reading for you. Libras, just be aware that your person, it's not, a lot of this sort of blocked up energy or conflict is not actually about you. It may be manifesting in a way that is impacting your relationship, but it's not about you. This person's going through some really tough times, and they are, yes, in a lower vibration right now, but there's good things happening here. The Sun card is crowning the reading for them. And the Sun is a happy card. It's also a very sort of, they know who they are, what they want, who you are to them. That's not in question for them, right? They feel this. They feel actually really good when they're connecting to you. And so whatever's going on here in their foundation means that they're probably either in separation or no communication or both, or in separation with some communication, but a lot of distance. They want to make this work. They're taking this seriously. If you broke up and now you're having second thoughts, that makes sense too. They've got the death card. Death in this deck, it's called death and rebirth because that's really what it is. Energy never dies; it only changes form, or changes. It changes shape, changes form, but it never dies, right? So death and rebirth are hand in hand. That card is the first card that came out, so it's recent past. So that tells me that for a lot of you, you may have walked away, they may have walked away, Libra, but they, for whatever happened and whoever did what, they're now coming into this King of Wands energy where they're wanting to come in and they're feeling almost possessive of you. So this may be somebody who maybe you dated someone else and they're getting jealous and they're realizing they don't like that so much. That was maybe a good thing. Maybe they needed to recognize, like, oh, I don't want you with anyone else. Sometimes to understand just how much we really want someone, we have to see them or imagine them with someone else. Because sometimes we don't realize how much we want someone until we see how much we don't want someone else to have them. That's human nature, right? We're all human. We're not perfect. We're going to always have to be shown things in sometimes obvious, sometimes not so obvious, sometimes smack you over the head obvious ways. And that's what it takes to really understand who you are and what you want sometimes. And that's what your soulmate here, Libra, is going through. They're realizing what they don't want. This is a person who has to be clearly shown what they don't want sometimes in order to get to what they want, okay? And that's okay. Like, you know, like I said, we all have our own processes and our way of doing things. Now, the Six of Swords comes out here after that King of Wands. The story I'm getting is that they're really wanting to either get back together or work on this, and for you two to move to a better place. They want you to be in a better place with better communication. I mean, swords is about communication. It's mental energy and it's air energy, it's ideas energy, but it's about communication, especially in this card. This person wants to let go of the past. Do you see how those black birds are flying around? You could call them ravens. You could call them what are those birds called that do the caw caw? You know what I'm talking about. Crows. Caw caw. You could call them crows, but they're present in this Two of Swords in the foundation, and then here they're trying to leave them behind and move on to calmer waters. So they want to leave whatever this conflict around them is of lower vibrational energy in the past. They don't want it to come with them into this relationship with you. And the universe is trying to help. Temperance is here, right? And what's beautiful about this Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, is the sun is influencing it, Leo energy. So with the sun influencing Sagittarius, what's happening here is the balance that the universe is trying to help them achieve in themselves and in the relationship with you and for the relationship with you, they're being given such clarity with the sun card. They know what needs to happen. They know what needs to change, and they know what they need to do to work with you. So that's all really good, guys. Like, it makes me feel like there's some months when I do the Libra reading, it connects to some of you that maybe aren't meant to be together. Some months it connects to beautiful twin souls. And this month could be that, but it's what I'm really seeing is it's connecting to a relationship that really has potential to work out this time, if you want it to. And it's connecting to someone who really takes you seriously and who does want this, even if they haven't always been so good at communicating or showing that to you in the past. You have the Four of Swords here. They do need time to heal, and so do you. And they also see this as you, that you actually may need time to heal from whatever's happened, and they're trying to be very respectful at this point of that fact, of that reality. And the outcome here, Seven of Swords, there is this energy where they're still not they haven't gotten very good at being super honest and upfront with you about their past transgressions or perceived transgressions. That's gonna come around because the sun is now influencing the Seven of Swords as an outcome card. So there's going to be a lot of light shed on things that happened in the past that need to be resolved and healed and dealt with. And that's all really good. I think what I mostly feel from this is, with the sun card influencing all of these, is that this person, whatever they did in the past or you did, or whatever brought that death and rebirth energy, they now want you guys to move forward, and they want this to be a new relationship. They don't want the same thing you had in the past. They want the good aspects of that, but they want this to be a new relationship. Now listen, here's the thing. You can only make it work with someone that because usually when you break up, it's for a reason, right? Love is there, right? We know that. You got to work on the two things. I was talking to my life coach about that this morning. Do you have shared values? and can you communicate? Those two things are so key, so important. And I think with this, it really feels like communication is going to be good, but do you have shared values? Well, they certainly think you do based on the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, the energy that it looks like and the sun influencing all of that. Good stuff. But the question to ask yourself is the same thing. Do we have shared values, and where do we need to improve our communication when the time is right and when they're coming in for that? I think, with that Two of Swords in their foundation, it may not be right now, but it's right on the cusp. It's right here. Let's look at your side of the street, Libra, and see how you're feeling. I've got some new oracle cards from my friend Victoria at Veritas Tarot. If you don't follow Veritas Tarot, you should. She's really great. I'm one of the people who taught her to read, and she's very intuitive, so she's got that going for her. And she's had her channel now for at least a year, maybe longer. But yeah, Veritas Tarot. I'll show you the cards when we get to that point. We're going to pull an oracle card or two to cap off the reading. So let's see, Libra. Let's see your side of the street in this situation. Show me, Libra. Okay, wow. Interesting. All right. We got two foundations. Oh, Libras, you guys are in your heads, man. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I promise it's gonna be okay. It really is. I think for you guys, you're still in that energy. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of second guessing because maybe you did feel like you had to walk away, and now you're like, I don't know. Because you've got in your foundation, you have the Queen of Wands, which is a great energy. You have the magic. You have the power within you, Libra. This fiery Queen of Wands energy. She is magical. She is very capable of shifting energy, right? Of transmuting things. So you can do that, not just within yourself, but within your relationship. And I want you to know that. It's important that you know that. Beginning here in the recent past, even the last few days, beginning of October, you have the Ace of Swords. So the universe has given you this gift of clarity that maybe you didn't have before. You have a newfound sense of clarity about this connection. And so maybe that's why you're trying to figure out, did I make a mistake walking away? Or did they make a mistake walking away? Do I want them back? Et cetera, et cetera. You're not fulfilled alone. You've got the Four of Cups. So you're really feeling empty, unhappy, unfulfilled without them. You have nostalgia about the past. Are you seeing it clearly? Were they your soulmate? Are they your soulmate? Do you want them back? Or is this just nostalgia? Or is it both? Because I feel for some of you, it definitely is both. And this is a soulmate reading. So specifically those signs that we saw. And I do feel Gemini present here too for some of you Libras and Geminis. But Leo, Sag, Scorpio really coming in strong here. Crowning your cards, though, is the Nine of Swords. So you've really been in your head. You've been in your thoughts. You've been questioning everything. And that's a tough place to be, Libras. I love you guys. You guys are the most amazing sign, especially when it comes to what I love about Libras is that balancing of the scales. You guys seek balance in your relationships, in your lives, in your work. You crave and need balance. You seek it. In this relationship, though, you don't have balance right now. And so this is really tough for you guys. It feels sort of uneven and unbalanced, and you're looking for it. You're doing the same thing they've done, though. You're both holding back. You've got to sort of, whereas they have the sun shining on their past transgressions in the relationship, which means they want to kind of bring it all to the front. What you have is the Nine of Swords. So you're just in a lot of, you're reprocessing everything you've done. Did I do this wrong? Did I do this right? Did I do this wrong? Should I have done this? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You got to stop questioning your decisions. Granted, maybe you want this person back. Maybe you don't. I think you do. But the past is done. You can't go back and change that, Libras. You've just got to accept the past for what it is and stop worrying about what you did or didn't do right. Guess what? You did it all right because once it's done, it was destined. It's now destined, it's done, and it's brought you to where you are. So it was supposed to happen. Don't worry about that. Focus on the now. Don't focus on tomorrow. Don't focus on yesterday. Keep your feet firmly planted in the now and focus on what it is. Why do you have these two cards here in the now? The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You're supposed to be walking away from things which do not serve you, including behaviors, emotional ways of processing things that don't serve you, that don't get the job done as far as communication. And you're also being shown the things you need to be focusing on, the things you need to be putting effort and work into, the things that are going to actually make this relationship come out on top. I hope for your sake, you're either seeing a therapist or a tarot reader life coach, someone one-on-one, because that's what this is about. You're going to get help with knowing what to walk away from and what to move toward to make this work, because it can work. Sure, it can work. Why not? Who decides whether something can work or not, if not you and your partner, your soulmate? And regardless of the decisions you've made in the past, if you both have decided we love each other, we want to do better, you can do better. It's right here. It's all right here. But you need to know the Six of Swords is what you're on the way to. Do you see how many of these cards are matching the cards your soulmate got? You guys are mirroring. It's such deep mirroring. It's beautiful. But you've got to make a decision to do this. Are you ready to move to calmer waters with them, to let go of all the gremlins in your head? These are the gremlins. I have a friend who we call it the gremlins when you're overthinking. All these birds represent gremlins. The gremlins that are in your head that are telling you all the reasons this can't work, you don't deserve this, you're not worthy. Of course you're worthy. You're a Libra. You're worthy. You do deserve this. You deserve this or more than this. But what you've got to decide is, what do you truly want in your heart? Because they want this to work. Do you, Libra? And if so, let's put the work in. Let's find out what we can do to put the work in and make this thing better. I'm doing specials right now on the readings/life coaching sessions. You need to get in on this. You guys have the power with the Queen of Wands in your foundation to make anything in your life work. The question is, do you want to make this work, or do you want to move on and start new? That's where you've got to almost choose or find a balance between the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Because the Eight of Cups is walking away from that which is no longer serving you, or that which is not fully fulfilling you. Because 8 cups is good, but it isn't 10, and moving toward the 10. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting the work in and seeing results, right? Putting the work in step by step and seeing step by step results. Okay, consistency. Both of those cards are things that I feel like you need someone helping you with, whether it's a therapist, a life coach, a tarot reader, and a life coach, whatever it is. Let's get with the program and get back in the game here, guys, because they're ready, or on the cusp of being ready. You need to be ready too, if that's what you want. So let's figure it out, okay, guys? All right. I hope this was a helpful reading. It felt pretty insightful and pretty on point. Let's talk about this. These are the cards I was telling you guys about. My friend from Veritas Tarot. These are the cards. Veritas Tarot Oracle. Veritas Oracle is the name of the cards. I think her channel is called Veritas Tarot. That's them. Really cool cards. Very intuitive. So the cards have the pictures and some affirmations. And then on the back, instead of just being a design on the back, they have and in lieu of a book, they have the information on the back of each card, which I think is really cool. All right, so I'm going to pull some Oracle here and see what we get for you guys. They're a little big, so they're kind of tough for me to shuffle. And I have big hands. But let's see what we get. What does Libra need to know at this time from the Veritas Oracle? Okay. All right. Releasing, healing, and strength. So you got the releasing card. This current storm is a sign of the releasing of lower energies to make way for fresh regeneration and renewal. So what you're going through is trying to show you what to release, 8 of Cups, and then what to focus on through strength and to find strength and renewal in. The affirmation for this card is, I give thanks that this contrast is bringing fresh new clarity and a fresh new start. And I want you to know, again, that fresh new start can be with someone new, on your own, or with this soulmate that we're looking at. It's up to you, and the fresh new clarity is what needs to show you what you truly want from this. You've also got the healing card. This is a beautiful card. See the sunflowers there? It's so beautiful. It says, you are honoring yourself with this focus on inner healing. Turn to those here to help you as sunflowers turn to each other during darker days. We were talking about how sunflowers, and during the sunlight, they face up to the sun and open up, and then when the sun goes down or when it's dark and cloudy, they turn toward one another. The flower actually turns toward one another to get their sun from each other. It's beautiful. And that's what you need to find, is that person that you can turn to for that light. And I feel like you have that with this soulmate. You guys just have to do some healing and communicating. The affirmation for this card is, new flowering energetic fields of strong support now gather around me as I turn to face enlightenment. Last but not least, the strength card. I love this card. How beautiful are these lions? The lioness is moving toward the lion. He's turned away. He's focused on his past and the mistakes he's made. And she's showing him the way by looking straight ahead and leading him to what he needs. This is a beautiful card. It says, it takes great strength to be authentically you. Embrace the role you so majestically are able to embody in this moment. And what is your role? It's leading yourself to clarity and inner strength in order to lead your beloved to that as well. The affirmation for this card, I embody the divine feminine in my approach to receiving direction now. So you're actually receiving direction. And when you receive it, you are then showing the direction to your divine partner. Beautiful cards. I hope you guys like them. I hope this reading was helpful. I'm going to be doing a second October reading for all the signs, including Libra, in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that, guys. And again, if you would like to get a personal reading, hit me up, rayoflighttarot@gmail.com, rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. Check out the class Jai and I are doing if you want to learn tarot. It's really intense, it's really immersive, and it's really helpful to a lot of people. We've had 2 amazing classes, 7 more weeks. If you register now, the classes we already done are recorded, so you can go back and view them. You don't miss anything by registering late. Think about that. And yeah, guys, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. Happy Halloween season, happy Libra season, happy October.